Hi. Hi everybody. My name is Dory, and I am here we're probably going to talk about the Torrington bus route today. They want to take away East Main Street starting December 1st. But there is a meeting open to the public on November 16th from 3 to 5. If you do take the bus route in Torrington, I advise you to go, because they already made a point that they want to take it away. And East Main Street is one of the most popular routes. So I feel that we should try to fight it and try not to have it go. Our Torrington bus routes aren't very reliable anyway. But I think it's important that we do try to attend this meeting. Again, it's November 16th from 3 to 5 at the City Hall in Torrington, second floor. I'm not quite sure where on the second floor, but I know it's on the second floor. So please try to attend and help us support our bus, East Main Street, because we do need that bus route. It's one of the most unpopular ones. And I just feel that it's important. And that's the only transportation that they have. And if you're disabled, it's only 65 cents. And I think a regular is $1.35, I think. But where can you go for $1.35 or 65 cents? So Michelle's going to come out and talk about this with us and put her input in it. So let's wait for Michelle to come out. And if you have any questions, you can go to the City Hall and find out more about it, or you can call the bus company, Kelly Transit. I don't know the number off the top of my head, but so I don't know when the top of my head. But let's invite Michelle out here now. So come on out, Michelle and Lumi. Hello.
Whoa. Hello, everybody. I'm going to end up getting a little close this time. Well, firstly, I'm wearing my equivalent of Air Extra Dry. Just kidding. About that. Dory just mentioned it to me. I was kind of surprising. We were talking about this over dinner about what they want to do with the buses and the things like that, and I realized that was what portion of this problem is caused by bad management, bad fiscal planning, especially by cities and towns that are dealing with a huge influx of various illegal immigrants and even legal immigrants, as well as their budgets are being squeezed. In the case of the bus company,
that's not fair to us.
That's not fair to anybody. It's not fair to us at all, of course, because Torrington has a lot of people that do not have cars. Sure, there are people that do have cars, but those people who do not have cars are finding themselves dealing with a lot of hard times. Let me move that way here. It's kind of distracting. We have the camera a little bit lower down today, so how would that affect you if you want to go to Walmart?
Well, it would affect me a little bit, but there is a Main Street bus, but how are you going to fit? I think it fits like 12 to 13 people on a bus. How are you going to fit 13 people if 15 people want to go?
Well, you said that route was...
So, it's like, we need this other bus. We need the East Main Street bus because, like I said, if there's 12 people that are going to Walmart and 16 to 20 people want to go, how are they going to do it?
They would have to have multiple routes. They'd have to
Yeah. So, which I think is stupid. Or you have the cab company, and that charges you
$16.
$16 to go to, well, not, from my house, it's $8, I think. $6.75, something like that.
Yeah.
But that's still a lot of money.
It's, when you're on disability, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And it's, this is exactly what, I told her, I said, when we were eating dinner, I said, I don't really want to bring up the election stuff, but this is the kind of stupid things that are being done to our country and causing damage to our infrastructure. Take a look at Winston.
And Torrington isn't a big town or a big city.
Well, it's certainly bigger than Winston.
Yeah, but people depend on this bus. There's a lady that travels every day from Thomaston to Torrington to Walmart to catch the bus.
Mm-hmm.
And she depends on that. So if they're going to get rid of that bus that she wants it, because if she works at 11 o'clock and there's a 10 o'clock bus, and they take away the other bus, she's going to be there real early, or she'll be there late.
Right, she'll lose her job, and that's what is not at all a good thing. And you wonder why people are not working as much. Yeah. For those people who have no cars, and there's a lot of people who do not, because private cars are very expensive. The upkeep, the taxes, the registration, the insurance really adds up. And so people depend on mass transit. One of the things that Barack Obama wanted people to do is use mass transit. And now he's got people doing that, and now he's saying is, well, guess what? Local transportation companies are saying is, we don't get as much money coming in from the states or ridership.
So they're going to take away something that we need.
Right. This is the way that they work, and it's sad. It's the same way with Winsted. There's a lot of things that Winsted does not get done. Our bridges have not been fixed. We have some really unsafe bridges. We have cracks in our roads. We have huge potholes over there on the road going up to the soup kitchen is deplorable and irredeemable. And that's an appropriate expression in this case. We're talking about a road, not people. And things need to be seriously redone. And all the money that was wasted on a variety of special interest projects, which do not benefit people at large, has resulting that the towns are trying to scramble to get the resources together to fix the infrastructures. But with the sad thing is, with the companies leaving their towns and states, the tax revenue from the towns and states has dropped enough where the states are becoming extremely poor and are struggling. And you can visualize what's going on with the state. And some people will say, well, states are rich. Well, no, they're not. Because the state's primary source of income is fees and tax revenue. So they're going to definitely need to get an infusion of tax revenue and or fees, such as state of Connecticut recreational fee for going to state forests and things like that for camping. And that's what those fees are used for, is to help to finance, in the case of the state forests, to upkeep the state forests. In the case of lottery tickets, your lottery ticket purchases pay for the lottery to keep running. The lottery, for example, does not get any really significant money at all, to my knowledge, from the tax income from the state. And this is the reason why it's really discouragingly sad that the problem is that the current administration and the Hillary Clinton administration is not going to fix those problems at all. They're not going to fix the town and the state issues. They're going to fix it so that every illegal, undocumented alien and Syrian refugee comes into this country. And we give them all the filet mignon while we eat dog poop. Now, do you think that makes any sense?
No.
$3,000 a month for life? They won a freaking lottery, basically.
Shit, if you're gonna give me $3,000.
They should give other people on Social Security disability should be getting more than we're getting. Majority of the people on Social Security disability are getting barely above the poverty line.
I get $745 a month.
Right, that's exactly what I mean. No, you don't have to be.
How the hell can you live on that?
You can't. Well, go out with the price of your rent, your electric, your utilities, clothing.
You can't.
You have to start living with other people and doubling up and tripling up, and that's exactly what the welfare people want. I'm talking about the Democratic administration. They want to squeeze us out. They don't want us to become valuable part of America, whereas Donald Trump wants to make it easier for us to be a contributing part of society. So, that's an important factor to consider. Now, by the way, I told Dory I wouldn't really bring up too much about the election, so I'm not going to go too much into this. In Reno, Nevada, on Saturday, Donald Trump somebody got into his rally with a gun. I'm not sure if he was going to try to shoot him or not, but it would be the second time that a gunman got into a Donald Trump rally in the same town of Reno, Nevada. The first guy was an illegal alien from the UK, and he had intent to kill him. The second man was an American citizen, and we do not know if he was going to try to kill Donald Trump. But you're doing something right when somebody wants to put a bullet to your head.
Yeah, right.
It's true.
That's not true.
How many times has Barack Obama been shot? Or attempted to be shot?
Who?
Barack Obama.
Nobody's trying to shoot him.
You know why? Because he's doing exactly what the globalists want. How many times has Hillary Clinton had an assassination attempt?
Nothing.
Right, because she's doing what the globalists want them to do. Donald Trump is shaking up the globalists. Like a paint shaker in a hardware store.
Doesn't mean somebody wants to shoot them.
Yeah, it does.
Because he's crooked and they want to get rid of him.
No, because he's not crooked.
Because he's crooked.
Donald Trump's not crooked.
He's crooked.
How so?
Because he like I told you in one video, Michelle, I know you love Donald Trump. I know you're for all him. Look, I like Donald Trump. And I hear Hillary talk. I like the way she talks. But they both are blowing smoke up our assholes. Let me finish. To get in. Donald Trump can say, okay, fine, I'm going to change the world. Hillary can get, okay, fine, I'm going to change the world too. But they're only blowing smoke up our asses so they can get into it to be the president. They're going to get in there and they're going to do shit.
I don't think it's that way at all.
Okay, we'll see.
We'll see. It's what the best we can do.
I bet you $100 Donald Trump fucked this world right up.
But like I said yesterday, get out and vote for whoever your chosen candidate is.
I don't want to vote because I think they're both gonna fuck up this world.
That means basically is you have no right to complain whoever you get.
I don't complain anyway. I don't like Obama. I didn't like anybody else. The only one I liked was Ford.
Okay, what about Jill Stein?
I don't know who that is.
Well, she's not a crook.
No, I just think that they all blow smoke up our butts to get what they want. And then when they don't get what they want, they say, see ya.
Well, we already know that Hillary Clinton is not going to do anything.
Neither is Trump.
No, I think he is going to.
What do you think the first thing, Michelle, is
he said in the first 100 days, we said we are going to repeal Obamacare, which is not only costing people a huge chunk of money in yearly premiums, it's also got copays that you can never use your insurance you're paying for. It's even up to $10,000 to $15,000 in medical bills.
Okay. What do you think Donald Trump, when he gets signed in, is going to be the first thing he's going to do?
He said that he's going to repeal Obamacare.
Okay.
Second thing he's going to
repeal Obamacare. That's insurance, correct?
That's insurance.
That's going to take a year to 2 years to fix that.
No, he's already got working with the Republicans to come up with a new
plan. All right, we'll see, Michelle.
He also wants to repeal Common Core. Common Core was a federalized educational curricula that is not
when
working.
he does all this, Michelle, I'll shake your hand and say I'm sorry for not believing you. But right now, I cannot believe anything these people say.
I sure the hell ain't gonna believe anything that Hillary Clinton says. Look, she put JC on the stage. JC.
Who's JC?
Jay-Z is a gangster rapper.
Gangster rapper.
Right.
What is a
As
gangster rapper?
Along with Beyonce. Why?
What is a gangster rapper?
Jay-Z.
What is it?
He's a rap star. She's trying to get headlining acts to cover her so she can make her people come in to watch Jay-Z and Beyonce so that she can look good.
So that makes her a bad person because she wants somebody to watch a rapper?
She basically complained and said that all black men are predators. And she actually is using the Hollywood stars to try to front her.
Okay, but that's okay for Donald Trump to call a woman a male, to call a male.
Donald Trump doesn't even need anybody to front him.
It's okay for Donald Trump to call a woman a pig, or tell a woman needs to be in the kitchen, or this or that. It's okay for him to say that, though.
He never called any women a pig.
No, he's a male chauvinist pig.
No. If anything, he's treated most. I want to say most because I'm sure maybe a few times he may have said things out of bad form when he was starting out. I will give him a little bit of slack here. But ever since he realizes that he needs to change the way he approaches things, and he's made positive changes. Look, he fills up auditoriums of 15,000.
So that makes him a good person because he can fill an auditorium of 15,000 people?
Well, first of all, people believe in this platform. They believe he's right.
I believe he's stupid.
I think he's right.
Michelle, like I said, if he does anything for this government...
Hillary Clinton, for example, was going to take your Social Security and put it down the toilet, and you're going to have
I believe that. I do believe that.
Then what are you going to have when you have no money?
I'm just saying, I will shake your hand in front of... We'll do a video, and I will shake your hand if...
Oh, you don't have to shake my hand on a video, but first of all...
If Donald Trump can fix our insurances and can fix this world, I will shake your hand and congratulate you. Until then, I think they all blow smoke up our ass, like I said in 3 videos ago.
He says he's going to get this done in 100 days of his election.
Okay, we'll see.
So for 100 days office, he says he's going to make all this happen. Well,
we'll see.
We'll see. Because right now, the biggest thing is if he doesn't get elected right now, that's going to be a point anyway, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. We'll see.
But let me put a appeal out for Jill Stein. Why the hell did you run for the Democratic Party?
Who's Jill Stein?
Jill Stein is a nice woman, is a medical doctor in Massachusetts. She's running for the Green Party. She's sharp, she's smart, and she knows what she believes in, and she's got good morals. And she's not a career politician, despite the fact that she's tried to run for office multiple times. I was surprised that she doesn't really seriously go ahead and get the Democratic Party for next time to endorse her. She really would have been happier if we had somebody better than Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton stole the election from primaries from Bernie Sanders, for one thing, and don't say she didn't.
She did.
Because Podesta even confirmed it to WikiLeaks that she did. Okay?
And she also did all those emails.
She
embezzled them.
She absolutely deleted 33,000 plus emails that she was supposed to turn in and she never did after she received a congressional subpoena. Okay. Her husband is a serial rapist. He's also a pedophile, and so is she. They also are members of a satanic group. The Clinton Foundation has stolen money from Haiti and other countries. So the point is you talk about somebody that's a bad person. I mean, look, Donald Trump is not anything near that kind of level of depravity.
He's crooked.
I'm not saying he couldn't be, but let's put it this way. He hasn't done half the stuff that she's done.
I don't know. Can we get off this subject?
Well, fine. I'll get off the subject. Just,
It irritates me.
Oh, like I said yesterday, I've been listening to this political stuff since June 16th, all the way back from a year ago. And, frankly, I just want to see this election successfully end, and the candidate has been chosen. And, of course, I want to be Donald Trump, but, look, if it's an honest election, I'd rather see an honest election, but honest people voting. And that's what I want to see. Regardless who it is. It may be Jill Stein, Gary Johnson, Hillary Clinton, or Donald Trump. And I believe, based on the statistics, that Donald Trump is going to take it. But I don't want to see another 2000 Gore versus Bush election where it's so close that the courts get involved trying to drag out who's the actual final winner of the election. Now, a friend of ours, by the way, we brought up the infrastructure issue because he's saying the same thing is going on in his part of the state of Norwalk.
Yep.
That they want to cancel one of his bus runs that goes by his home that he lives in.
Maybe we can get him on the phone and talk to him about it. Maybe we can get him on the phone and talk to him about it.
Yeah, you want to call him back?
Yeah, what's his number?
I have to get it up. Oh, that's right. Actually, you know what? Why don't we do that for another day?
Okay.
Yeah, we could try. Well, why don't you get the phone number, but then you have to have her.
Yeah, go get it.
Okay, let's give me a second.
So it's important that we try to get the Torrington people, try to get to this meeting so we can try to maybe stop this. It's important. So let's try. Excuse me, I've got a cough. Why are you way over there? You got to get over here.
I know that. Oh, I keep forgetting that. All right. Let me go to the address book. Right there.
Hello?
Hi, Ed.
Yeah.
Hey, we're doing a video, and you mentioned earlier that about your bus out
Let me go
there.
check the sound in the other room.
What?
A bus is not going to stop running in Norfolk in your area. And
They're cutting back all the buses.
yeah, well, in Torrington they're going to cut back a bus too. And I just want to know how you feel about that.
I think it's awful. They're cutting back really bad here in Norwalk. We have new apartments coming up and new buildings coming up and everything, and they're cutting back major routes from downtown going into the other areas. They're cutting out the Danbury link. They want to cut back Saturday and Sunday up to Deerfield Street where I'm living at. And we'd have no way to get around anybody with no car for the whole weekend. It's just awful. And the name of our bus company is Wheels. The Wheels Hub is called. Wheels Bus Company in Norwalk, if you want to look it up.
Okay, because we have the same problem going on here. They want to cut
because Governor Malloy refused to subsidize the bus companies.
Yep.
Because of the state cut.
Yep. Well, we have the same problem going here. They want to cut out East Main Street bus, and that's one of the popular buses here. And I just feel that it's wrong. And
yeah, it is because the Malloy cutting the buses. I found out that I have friends that are bus drivers, and This Representative Duff is his name. Duff is his name. State representative. He takes care of your area too.
Yep.
I've heard that he's behind these cuts, and the guy that's running behind against him is not for the cuts.
Right.
But the guy that's behind I heard, you got to check into it. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I heard that he's behind these cuts. The guy's name is Duff.
Duff.
State senator, yeah.
Okay. But I just wanted to know your input about it because we have the same problem going up here.
I think it sucks. The state of Connecticut is not. The state of Connecticut is a mess right now.
Yeah.
It really is. It's a mess.
Yep.
It's just as bad as the federal deficit almost. This state is a mess. That's one of the reasons why I'm leaving. I'm not coming back here.
Yeah.
You know?
That brings up a good question. Is since we know that the governor's election is not going to be until 2018, do you think that what it would take to fix things is to get a new governor and possibly drain Hartford Swamp and get some new Republicans in there that are a little more
They're more
oriented?
concerned about renovating the XL Center in Hartford, put 18,000 seats to get another NHL team in Hartford than they are worried about the deficit. You didn't hear about that?
No.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a sports fan, so a lot of people like to see another hockey team in Hartford. It'd be good revenue for the state, but they spent millions on the XL Center that they really didn't have.
Right.
Supposedly. Yeah, 18,000. They put new seats, new renovation. I don't know, something like 50. It's huge what they spent on that building. You know?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think given what's happened, like, for example, I got my renter's rebate, and they reduced the amount by 7.7% because they said that there was too many people demanding on the program and there was not enough funds.
Oh, they're going to do away with that renter's rebate anyway.
They originally did do away with the renter's rebate.
There's going to be some changes when whoever takes office. There's going to be some major changes. If Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump just ran an ad that all she is for the rich and the corrupt. He's right about that. I would believe Donald Trump more than I would believe her. But whoever takes office is going to be there's going to be a crackdown on the budget. There's going to be some cuts made somewhere. But I believe Donald Trump is going to make the cuts that will not harm the people for the needed programs. Whereas Hillary Clinton I don't think she gives a damn.
Well, me and Michelle are just talking about...
Obama's trying to say it's going to be a continuation of his government caring about the low income and the poor and all that. Like Obama did a lot of good things for this country, for the low income and the poor. But no, it's not. She is not President Obama, you know?
Michelle and I were just talking about that, and I told her, can you tell me one thing that you think Donald Trump would do for us? And she said that he's going to get away with co-pays.
No. Get rid of Obamacare and replace it with a plan that's more affordable for the average person.
Well, the same thing.
That Obamacare was supposed to be affordable for low-income and average person disabled. From what I understand,
right.
It's not.
But it's not.
But like the governor or Democratic governor of Minnesota said, the Affordable Care Act is no longer affordable.
Yeah. No, Dory, I'm trying to tell you, please, listen to Michelle. Hillary Clinton is dishonest. If she gets elected, she's going to go through another investigation on these emails and all this other stuff she's done, corruption.
Yeah, you know what, though? James Comey.
Term.
James
She'll end up
Comey.
getting impeached or have to resign. She won't even be able to finish her term. She's one of the most corrupt people in Washington. Donald Trump is right.
Oh, I know that. I just feel that...
Here's the thing maybe you don't know. James Comey, again, a second time said he's not going to indict her. I think it's because she kind of got paid off by the DOJ because the DOJ is defending and protecting Hillary Clinton. And his ass been lying to go...
Her money's talking. She's paying off people.
Yeah.
No, she's disgusting. She's a creep.
She is, but I agree with that. But I'm just saying...
Her husband's a serial rapist.
Michelle, But I just feel that Donald Trump, I mean, I listen to him, Michelle makes me listen to him all the time, Ed. And it just, sometimes I think he's blowing smoke up our ass.
Donald Trump's just telling you the truth, though. Donald Trump puts the truth on the table. People don't like to hear it. He's telling it the way it is. She's not saying anything except for what people want to hear, especially the poor people. So she's smart in a way because she's a conniver. Donald Trump's not a conniver. He's telling you the way it is. Right. He already said.
Do you think he'll make a good president, though?
Yes, he already said he's not going to hurt the people that need the programs, the disabled, the poor, the low income, and the Welfare Act needs to be reformed. But he's not going to cut it because there's people that need it. He said these things need changes, not cuts. Hillary Clinton's going to get rid of them. Dory, I lost my check in the 1990s. I'm serious. I'm telling you. I lost my place to live. I lost my check.
And now under the Democrats, you're going to lose bus services.
Cuts to the Welfare Act and Social Security.
And now under Democrats...
It affected me. Okay? The welfare cuts affected friends of mine. They lost their kids and everything. These people are evil. And they smirk and laugh. I can't stand that guy. Bill Clinton either. I don't know how I voted for him the second time. I trusted him the second time. He turned on everybody that needed.
Let me ask you a question, Ed.
He's a fucking creep.
You know, now with what's going on with the two bus companies, you know, it's obvious that the Democrats, again, want to screw everybody after they're trying to encourage people in what they call the urban plantation to become more dependent on mass transit. Now they're saying to them, oh, guess what? You can't keep your bus route. You can't keep your job. You can't get to work anymore because they're canceling your bus run. So go eat shit. And I think that's kind of disgusting because we both know that the price of cars.
I don't know, but I got to get off my phone because I got to be careful with my minutes. But I'm going to say this before I get off the phone with you guys.
All right.
For you, Dory, do not believe Hillary Clinton. I'm telling you as a friend. I lost my Social Security because of Clinton when he was in office. I lost my place to live. I had to fight it for 3 years to get my benefits back. I do not want her getting in because she'll do the same thing that he did. Cut. And she's lying to the Latinos. She's lying to the disabled. She's lying to the poor. She's lying to the veterans.
She's lying to the Hispanics, the blacks, everybody.
President Obama is backing her unless he doesn't care anyway because he's leaving office.
Right.
I can't believe. I thought he was an honest man, you know?
Right.
And I can't believe he's backing her. He must know what's going on. This woman is not going to help. She's going to cut. She gets elected, and the poor are going to suffer big time. Donald Trump is not going to lie. He's a millionaire. He didn't even need to run for president. He doesn't need this aggravation. Like he says in his ads, I put up with this because I believe in my country, and I want to help people. He doesn't need it, Dory. Why would he run except if he wanted to help people?
Okay.
He's already a millionaire anyway.
All right.
That, Dory. Stop and think about that.
Yeah.
You know?
But I mean, like you said, he's got mulches kind of money and everything, and I just don't want him to blow smoke up our butts like everybody else.
He doesn't need to be president, so why would he want to be president? He only wants to be president, he said, because he wants to help the country. You know how many factories I drive by, old buildings are
I know, here too.
Demolished and torn down because companies have left the United States. He wants to reverse the trend in companies and manufacturing labor.
I hope
Bring
so.
it back to the United States and put more jobs here. Because if there's more jobs here, there's a lot of people that can work, will be able to work.
Yep, I hear you. All right, well, thank you for your input, Ed.
Yeah, all right, bye.
What we're going to be doing, for those of you who do not know, is and Dory, will you be here on November 8th?
I don't know.
If you could come to speak, great. As I want to do a live call-in show on November 8th or 9th here. All right? We just did. Phone, again, MAB. Although without the Irate Pre, which is not being shipped yet. Like I said on Friday's video, it might be harder to do it, but we'd like to try.
All right, I'll try. I'll probably be here.
I'm going to have to put the phone closer to us, I think, this phone.
Okay, I want to wrap this up. And I like I said, I don't want Hillary. I know that. And Michelle tells me all about Donald Trump. Every time I talk to her, she's Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. Okay? And I do listen to the videos of Michelle. She does tell me all about it. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he will make a good president. Maybe he won't.
I think he will. Like what Ronald Reagan
we'll
did.
see. And I just want to say another thing. November 16th at Torrington City Hall from 3 to 5, they're having a open door meeting where the public is invited. So if you do use the public transportation in Torrington, I think it's very important that you do go. And I also want to tell Michelle that I think Michelle is very intelligent for getting involved in this, what's it called, politics and stuff like that. And I also want to say, if my mother was here, I really don't think she'd go for that. I don't think she'd go for Hillary, because Hillary is crooked. I mean, I do listen to her talk, and I do listen to her bullshit. And I think that she would try to give Donald Trump a chance. I'm not saying that she will, and I'm not saying that she won't. But my mother was like Michelle, had a good head on her shoulders when it came time for stuff like this.
And don't forget, guys,
I am not voting.
On the local level, I mean, within the states and the towns, your vote is key to fix problems in your local government.
Is it too late for me to sign up to vote, though?
I think it is it is now.
Yeah.
So you kind of got your wish.
Well, I really wanted to vote, but if I was gonna vote, I'm gonna tell the world, if I was gonna vote, I was gonna vote for Donald Trump because of Michelle. Because Michelle's drilled it in my head that he's gonna be trying to do good. I'm gonna say try.
Well, let's say try. At least that's a little more optimistic.
Okay. When I first started doing these videos, I sat here with Michelle and I cussed her up and down because I did not like Donald Trump. I did not like Donald Trump, but I did say if Hillary was going to be a president, she'd be the first woman.
Yeah, but you know what? If she was a decent woman,
yes.
I would have said I probably would have voted for her too. She was decent, like I explained on Friday's video.
Yeah.
You know, if she had morals and she
cared about other people than her ass.
And she did what she had to do and she did not kick an asshole, I would have said sure. But then again, that's not what she is, and so I'm not voting for that.
So I just want to say...
But I will say one thing which is related to voting, guys, and this is important. Not only are you voting for a president of the United States, you're voting for a lot of members of Congress and a lot of communities, including Connecticut. You want to drain the swamp. What does that mean?
Oh, and another person I want you to vote for is Michelle Cook.
Michelle Cook, that's for Torrington, right?
Torrington, yes.
Okay, what's she running for?
She is what is she called?
A representative?
Yes.
Okay, so it's the state legislative representative, Michelle.
Yes, that's what she is.
Okay, I don't know much about the Torrington people. I do know that Jay Case is running in Winsted, and there's another guy I think named LaPonte who's running in Winsted as well. Jay Case is this technically after this term he's done.
Murphy too. Vote for Murphy.
That's Torrington.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So there's a Torrington. I'm giving you the Winston people. Jay Case and the guy named, I think it's LaPonte. I might be wrong on that. But when you go into the polling place, if you're registered to vote, make sure that you'll make sure that you carefully, because in Connecticut we use those little bubbles. Make sure to fully fill in the circle for the candidate you choose, and make sure that take a snapshot with your camera of your ballot so you have a copy of it for yourself, so somebody doesn't try to screw the vote as they've been doing in states that using touchscreen voting machines. And,
okay, let's wrap this up. Good luck, everyone.
And if anybody has any comments, concerns, suggestions, gripes, whatever, please don't be afraid to contact us. And yes, we will indeed do our best to see if we can try to get a live show in either on November 8th or maybe the day after, depending on which would be probably better. Don't forget that also Alex Jones at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Monday until Wednesday afternoon, I think about 3. He's going to be on the air for 52 hours covering live election coverage of the election. So 52 hours starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Time until, I believe, Wednesday in the afternoon. Donald Trump will be live, so you can go to www.infowars.com/show and watch it on your phone and keep up with all the stuff that's going on. And I'm going to be doing my best to try to cover the local stuff at the local polling place on Tuesday afternoon. Okay, so that's it for now. So see you later.
God bless.